body calming.
Act convincingly, take a beta blocker.
Focus, focus, focus.
Eat a banana.
Drink lots and lots of water.
Pre-con soup poo. Ignore entirely what's going to happen.
Bag packed.
Eyeliner on.
Jeans clean, breakfast, water bottle.
Envisage the box set next week. Retune again.
Book the holiday. Imagine catastrophes.
Set up the next morning so it goes like clockwork.
Ensure resistance is avoided in everyday life.
Check bow tension.
Lipsticks randomly.
Clean hair.
Make sure all travel logistics are sorted. Deep breathing. Focus.
We are here for your comfort, but primarily our safety. We're going to remain airborne for quite a few moments.
I mean, we hope. Can I interest you in something for the journey? Complimentary beverage, oxygen mask? You can adopt the brace position if it's more comfy. Honestly, do what you like. No one's watching you. Up here, we feel tinier than you look. We're aiming for shared victory. We are inventing the rules as we go. La!
La!
We are pure discipline and predetermined synchronicity. We are packed full of uncountable liabilities. And still, there are things we miss awfully much, everything that wouldn't fit. All the things that need to be in alignment. Inner shorthand arises bilinguality. It's extremely dangerous. It can be anything, but it needs intention. Ignore entirely what's going to happen. Let go of the sound you've made as soon as you've made it. There are no mistakes. I am oblivious to mistakes. All sound is good sound. I trick myself. I set myself a deadline, real or imagined. It's difficult with a toddler. I chose to be a musician, so I enjoy it. You've done this before. You can do it again. Unspoken rules. Don't be late, ever. Don't have fun. Don't be too honest. Don't show cracks. We're all learning, but some things should already be learned. Never be hard on anyone unless it's absolutely necessary. Don't be a shithead, and really that's it. Having seen video footage of myself, I have little awareness. Don't invite the audience to uncertainty. It's not what they're there for. How bad can it be? Sometimes I remember I love it and I don't want it to start, so it won't be over. If we're building, this is how we build. This is what I do. Of course, I don't need a place to breathe. Whatever bad shit you write, I will play it. You write it, I will play it. I like big emotions. Wow, that's so great. How do you play with all those sticks? Kind of nature, back to nature, will come back in death. Darmstadt. Good luck with that. What's the alternative? Get a day job? Seasickness. Hailing it. That is some tightrope shit. Everyone needs to be on top of their own shit. Needs more practice. Predictably tedious listening. Not terrible. Several slips. Slips in arpeggios. One slip. Technically proficient. Emotionally vapid style. Again, minor slips. Just one minor slip on the day. One minor slip. Occasional slips. One minor slip. Occasional slips. One minor slip. There is no such thing as a new music emergency. I reinvented this thing yesterday and taught myself to fly again. I don't know why, but this song just came into my head. Come, Josephine, on your flying machine. Going up she goes, up she goes. Balance yourself like a bird on a beam. We are a squadron of jets, and each jet is a squadron of tinier jets. We are built from inklings and encouragement and reminders and banter and borrowed instruments and rubbish reviews and bad moods, and I have to do my fucking taxes. We are imposters with the purest intentions, and there are so many ways it could go wrong. We break the sound barrier without realizing it. We apologize later. We thought we belonged nowhere and to nothing, and now we're gigantic aluminium fireflies. We're a child's kite that accidentally became a space station. You can see our breath long after we've flown out of sight. Come, Josephine, with your flying machine. Going up she goes. Stars shoot. Orbits unfix. Things drop from the sky that no one can explain. Not every flying machine will land. We may go rogue, fly solo.
For me, it would be a very, very fancy and comfortable, yet somehow magically, ecologically sound aeroplane.
A stunt airplane.
Blip.
A balloon. It seems largely stress-free and not really my responsibility to control. It's largely colourful and I like the idea of the silk.
A medium-sized room with plenty of glass for viewing, a cafe bar, and a map.
I feel much better that's over now, don't you?
Hi everyone, welcome to our concert. It's so lovely to see you all here in Dublin today. We're delighted to be in the Hugh Lane. We love playing this venue and it's such a great audience every time. We started with my piece. It's one I wrote for the ensemble just as we were forming. I think it was a really exciting time to come together with these musicians, and I thought I would write a piece that kind of thought about how ensembles form and how musicians form. And the things that we go through to get onto this stage. And so through the piece, we went through the formation of musicians, the practice, the things that you do to get things right, the constant repetition, the mental chaos that can sometimes accompany this kind of career and life, and hopefully arrive at something beautiful occasionally. So that was In Formation.
We'll move on now to the next piece in the program, and these are 5 movements by Australian composer Cat Hope. She's a long-time mentor of mine, and so when we came together, one of the big missions that we had to take on or embark upon is commissioning new work. So Una wrote us the opening number, and the second piece that you'll hear this afternoon is Landy Sequenzas by Cat Hope, which are they're poetry written by Afghan women, and there's hidden meaning behind the words. It's a form of protest or resistance for the women in Afghanistan, writing this kind of art and feeling and emotion. So you'll hear the vocal part that Michelle will be singing, and you can piece together some of the information that they're communicating to you. So these are the Landy Sequenzas by Cat Hope.
I call. Stone. Look. And I'll be gone. Your eyes aren't eyes. They're bees. I can find no cure for their sting. Black. With gunpowder. blood red. But don't come home. Disgrace my bed. Is there not one man here? Brave enough to see? How my untouched thighs burn, the trousers off. Me So those were Cat Hope's wonderful Landy sequenzas, which feature a very simple AM, FM radio, which is super fun to play with. But really in that context, with that Afghani poetry, those tiny radios are used as devices of communication and empowerment and resistance for women. So it's very exciting to perform that work. Next we have a brand new piece by Brian Irvine, who's a fantastic composer based in Belfast. And this is called A Call to Arms. And it's based on some slightly politicized material that was heard, well, it's been redacted from BBC's Sunday with Laura Kunsberg's interview with Michael Moan and Doug Barrowman. And so you may read whatever political ideas into this that you hear. We are encouraged to play with reckless abandon. And so if you're feeling calm after Cat Hope, let's go up.
Civil servants, civil servants, MPs, because they needed massive quantities of PPEs, and I thought we could help because they needed massive quantities of PPEs. So I looked at Doug and I thought, will
So the two contracts in that came to the value of 202 million. And how So MED Pro return on its investment of realistically about 30%.
60 million pounds.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah,
That's
about
right.
that.
That's right, about 60 million pounds.
60 million.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah, that's about right. Yeah, that's
Somewhere
that's
out there
right.
with 60 million.
60 million pounds. That's about right. 60 million.
If we were to say of anything we have done,
We've done a lot of good. 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 We've done a lot. We've done a lot of good. We've done a lot of good. We've done a lot. We've done a lot of good. We have done a lot of good. We have done a lot of good. We have done a lot of good.
see what we've done wrong. It's a question of perception. 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 It's a question. It's a question of perception. It's a question of perception. It's a question of perception. It's a question of perception.
And so we've come to the final piece. So this final piece is titled Peril Earrings. And I don't believe it really means anything. If you take a look at your program notes, I think it's up to you to decide what the peril earrings are. But for me, the peril earrings are right behind me, and Alex actually plays them towards the end of the piece. They're those spoons over there. Can you do a little demo? So listen out for the spoons at the end. Thank you so much for coming out. This is our favourite concert series on the island. So we're delighted to be here and perform all this new music for you. We are Stone Drawn Circles, and we exist because of Arts Council funding. So we're very grateful to the Arts Council for not only employing us freelancing musicians to come together and rehearse, but also to do these concerts, and also to get these new works commissioned. So we're deeply grateful to the Arts Council, as well as the PRS Foundation, who are also supporting us. In particular, our concert next week in Belfast, and a number of other concerts we have lined up in the United Kingdom in the coming year. So thank you very much for coming again. If you have any questions, or if you'd like any information about the pieces that you heard, or even just to say hello, we will be here afterwards. And enjoy your Sunday. And that's Adrian Hart on sound, who's an absolute legend and magician.